Hey everyone, Dylan from the Smart Economy podcast. We're here day 2 at Consensus, and we're joined by Jiahao Sun, the CEO and founder at Flock.
Hey everyone.
Let's just jump into this. Can you give me the quick elevator pitch for what Flock is?
Oh yeah, so we do decentralized AI training, which I think not many more companies in this age are doing it. Decentralized AI is definitely something in the future because of decentralized power, and we were trying to bring the community to govern, to earn the models instead of putting all your data or all your model at risk at any third party, right? So that's what Flock's doing.
Yeah, so what are the problems right now with AI models and LLMs? Because you're talking decentralization, but AI just hit the scene a year ago, so a lot of people are still wrapping their head around it. So
that's true.
Why is centralization an issue?
Because, for example, if you are trying to train a personal assistant, which if you want it to be good, you have to put all your data over, right?
Right.
But it contains many of your privacy data, so they probably will put it over to a third party somewhere, and you never know. But so the way Flock treated is, well, the reason why we call Flock is actually federated learning blockchain.
Got it.
So it's PAM, right? So federated learning means that your data stays local. Everyone's data stays local, but we train a model together on all the phones. So Google is using it, Apple is using it. Like if you're typing in Apple, they're actually predicting your next words, right? Yeah. So what they say, they use federated learning, they didn't transmit your data back. There's no way that can prove they didn't.
We have to trust them.
Yeah. So that's why we have blockchain join. So we don't have to trust any central party, not even us. It's an open source project. Everything's open in the internet. So we just need to join the training, and then all the governance or the audit happens on chain transparently.
Right.
That's what we do. Yeah.
So is there a token economic incentive when it comes to decentralizing this, and how do they fit in?
Yeah. So this is so incentivization and governance is two important things on chain for us. So first of all, because you have people join the training, right? You want to make sure that they have some stake on the training, on this specific training. If they are playing evil, they're going to be slashed out. So this is for the governance part, and also the incentive part. Yes. So I'm contributing to the model, my data. So we can see clearly on chain the transparency, right? For example, that model got 100 transactions to its finally be built, and I contributed 3 transactions. Then I should get 3% of it. So instead of in traditional world, for example, now Twitter closed their API.
Yes.
Everyone trying to access the API has to pay $5,000 per month. That money never goes to you and me, right?
Right.
It's Elon's. So yes, that's the thing. So what we are trying to do, that incentive should go transparently to everyone who actually contributed to the model. Yeah.
So, where did you come from? How did you end up in this space? You were previously working in the banking sector, and what were you doing in the banking sector, and what was the moment where you're I need to leave and go into decentralized AI solutions?
I'm the AI director of the a quite big bank. So I govern all the global applications and research of AI to the banking industry. So it's great, it's cool. But then there's a thing that I noticed for all the banks, especially in this industry, right?
Yeah.
There's data silos in every different banks, right? So they don't want to share data. Of course, that's their oil treasury. So, but in order to, as I said, in order to have a good model, you have to have enough data to collaborate together. But that can't happen in a traditional world, because even if I say, okay, today Bank A say I'm gonna do a federated learning with you all, but Bank B wanna. I don't even believe you, right? So, and they have rival competition. So that's why I'm thinking, we should have a way to govern this and make everyone trust which blockchain actually helped it. So that's how the idea generated.
Yeah, and so what are the blockchains that are integrating support for AI? Who do you care about when you're looking at different solutions? Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, that's a good question. So I don't want to give comments or criticism to other LLM chains, right? But we're on base, yes, and the team is super supportive. But if you talk about AI projects on which LLM chains, what we're very much focusing on is, of course, first of all, the gas fee.
Yes.
Yeah, please make it cheap, right? Because for a model to be trained, it costs maybe 1,000 or 10,000 of transactions for the model to be trained.
Interesting.
And that's a lot of money.
Yes.
If the gas fee is expensive. Secondly, TPS. You want it to run fast instead of 1 block per minute. Then it might take ages to actually tune a model. So these are the things I guess for AI projects they're very much interested in. blockchain, but we've done a lot of works to make sure that even if with today's blockchain technology, we can still make this on-chain and off-chain part quite well organized, so we don't have to wait on something, so the model can be fine-tuned in an efficient way instead of everything on-chain and waiting on everyone to get approval and sign every transactions, just like in the full on-chain games, right?
Yes.
Where they do sign, whatever do sign. Yeah.
So is Flock multi-chain? Are you guys able to? Are you chain agnostic?
Yeah, we're quite chain agnostic. Yeah, currently we're very EVM friendly, and we're also looking to other ecosystems like Move or Solana based.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so does also the programming language matter? Because you have Solidity, you have Move,
Wow.
people want to code in like C# and Python.
Yes, I understand.
I'm not putting you on the spot.
Yeah, I totally understand. So that's why we're currently very EVM friendly.
Got it.
And yeah, it's easy to to transfer Flock from Base to any other EVM projects. Yes, but yeah, for other programming languages, that's a barrier. To be honest, yes. Like it's quite hard to find engineers that understand both AI and Rust,
Right.
or both AI and C# because they don't do this before, right? It's not the thing. You're probably easy to find an engineer to do AI and Python because that's their native language, and then maybe they took them some time to learn Solidity. But then if we tell them that there's an even more niche language that you need to learn, those talents are hard to find. But we're working on this. I think it's a trend. We would like Flock to be able to work on any ecosystem.
Nice. And so, like, what are the killer use cases that you envision for Flock? What are the apps or the applications or just the way that you want your customers and/or clients to leverage Flock?
Oh yeah. So so first thing, I think everyone, and you mentioned this as well, right? There's a summer of AI agents coming, like so many AI agents,
Yes.
which we're actually supporting many of them, especially the large ones, Morpheus, Olus, Character X, those chatbots, right? So they all have model trend, decentralized trend on Flock, which is owned by their own community. So this is cool. This is for the Web3 world, and so for Web2 world, we have our clients as well. We have clients from finance and healthcare. So later this year, there's gonna be a demo that we do in one of the big academic blockchain academic events.
Cool.
We do glucose monitoring and prediction in from different hospitals and different jurisdictions, so that we can keep the data stays local, keep everything compliant, but still do this, in a way, So in a Flock way, sorry. Yeah. So we do have those applications, both on Web3, very hyped topics, very hyped agents, or on Web2, that some things that can actually land it on the business use cases that people can be benefited from the Flock technology.
Sure. Maybe since we have you here and like this is your field and you're an expert in this, can you just like tell someone who might have not ever heard the term agent what that is?
Oh, agent? Bot, basically, bots. So in old days, people all maybe call it RPA, just like some automatically running program that can help you do something. For example, every morning when you get up, you want your Llama to work to get your coffee, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that action is a script. If it's in a computer world, you write it down, and then every morning you wake up, then you have your coffee ready. So that's a script. So this is a script. That's the old days, and now just the agents are super more intelligent. It doesn't really have require you to code down every actions. You can give them some training so that they understand all the conditions. For example, today you don't feel like some caffeine.
Yeah.
So you wake up, but that machine didn't run, right? Or some days you are not at home, that machine don't just run at 7 a.m. every day.
Cool.
So that's agents basically.
Yeah. And are we at a place just like in AI and blockchain and technological communication where like my coffee machine can order me more coffee and pay for it when it's running low? Or are we still a few years away from agents being able to communicate
right,
with
in an intent-centric way, which was a hype topic last year, yes. But there's a thing, as a researcher, I understand this. So there's a thing called AI hallucination.
Yes.
That happens a lot. So yes, so for now, we're still, many of the researchers and many of the companies like us, we're trying to figure out ways that we can make the model better, more controlled in an environment that, even if you're just, as you say, just want to order some coffee, it doesn't just hallucinate it ordering you tons of other things as well, right?
A whole coffee farm.
Yeah. I said, oh yeah, I want to buy Starbucks. Then he bought Starbucks for you. You don't have enough. Yeah. So how do we conquer this? The most important solution is to have enough data, to be honest. So the reason why AI have so much hallucination is they don't have enough data to govern themselves. Oh, this is what you mean by Starbucks. Doesn't really mean you don't want to buy that shop or the stock. It's that coffee, right? So enough evaluated data, which is key to the AI and for the future, which Flock is contributing to this. So we can get access to more private data, which I call it last mile of data, right?
Yes.
So we can easily get those open domain data, but then they are good for training your pre-trained model. But then when it comes to personal private data, it's always hard. I mean, nowadays OpenAI can probably easily get some of yours, but if we want to scale a better model in a more legit way, right? So we need to have some technology in space. For example, Flock, right? To make sure your data stays local, your data stays private. Oh, cool. And that we can still train a model, collaborate a model together.
Sure. And so like Flock customers is like part of the terms and conditions or whatever. Like, do we understand that we're giving you our data, but it's going to remain on our computer?
Yeah. We're gonna make sure we have, we have clear statement of everything that we take and we don't take. Yeah, and computer happens on edge on your own side. So nothing of your data will be transmitted.
Awesome.
So which you can govern and see on chain transactions. Oh yeah, there's nothing on mine. Yeah.
And so like last year, ChatGPT like exploded and everybody started using it, and then we just started talking about agents or bots. And so like, are we entering a world where agents will be able to communicate with agents to perform more complex tasks?
It's happening. It's what I see happening. So many of the projects and many of the for the industry I know, right? For finance, for trading. Many of them are already doing it. Like they put trade bots for each different tickers or even each different causality in their beta alpha, and then they just let them to have signal from each other, and then so it's happening in the traditional financing world, which I think is going to happen soon. Well, in the world that we can experience, right? It's not because they are not happening; it's happening, but it's just not happening in our daily life. But I think it's coming. So different bots talking to each other or communicating to each other. So I don't use the term talk. I communicate, right? So they don't necessarily send in some natural language say, oh, hey, how are you? They would just say, okay, action A needs to be done when action B is hit, right? So transmit this language down to another bot, that bot get the signal and then transmit another. So it works.
Cool. And Jiahao, who watching this do you want to talk to? Who are the clients you want to reach out to? Who are the customers? Who do you want communicating with Flock right now?
Builders. So we are so interested and very welcome for the AI engineers who are interested in AI. You don't even have to be a good AI engineer, right? Someone who got coding experiences, who trying to explore the decentralized AI, because we have our platform now already, trend.flock.io, where everyone can join. We have a lot of tasks. You can join those tasks and provide your model, or even just become validator of Flock to see how this decentralized AI world works. Yeah.
Is this your first consensus?
Third.
Your third?
Yeah.
So this is your third year in a row?
Yeah.
Okay. How has, what's your vibe of this event right now? We have all these people walking around, and obviously like things are really good regulatorily speaking, but like what's your perspective of Consensus 2024 versus 2022 and 2023?
Right, so it all comes down to the market sentiment. So I was here 2022, that was a top of the market time, and just about to, but that time is so crazy. I don't know if you guys are here 2022, like hotel prices downtowns like 1,000-ish per night, like it's like so crazy, and everyone's hiring the rooftop bars, and it's crazy. Then 23, because the market's not well. 24, we are getting back a bit,
Yeah.
right? Especially to the things happening in the past 2 weeks, which we all know, right? Announcement by some people who are running the election. It's making this thing change a lot. Like it was an uncertainty. Everyone knows. Everyone was like concerned, right? But like, yeah, things change a lot. Just last 2 weeks. So we can see the traction itself. Like yeah, there's more people joining and more interesting events happening. So yeah, looking forward. I think 25 will be a big year, and yeah, it will be cool.
Awesome. Well, Jiahao, thank you
you.
so much for taking a few moments of your time to chat with us. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, cheers.
And if anybody else wants to see any of the other episodes that we've recorded here at Consensus, head over to Neo News Today's YouTube page to see some of the live recordings. And of course, if you want to hear any of the full episodes we've done for the podcast, head to smarteconomypodcast.com.